Hello, my beautiful baddies. Welcome back to yet another episode of Your Inner Baddie Speaking. We're back with the love letter collection this week, and this was just, I don't know, more on the lighter side, I guess. Like some of these love letters, especially when you're on your healing journey, can be really intense or really just more, I guess, emotional. And this one's emotional for me, but like in a really good way. Like, I am extremely happy and proud to have written this one. It is all about loving the little things in life. And I feel as if when I decided to make the shift into not just thinking that life had to be some big, grand, like, road to happiness. Like, I kind of looked at happiness as this like objective that you get to, right? Like, I'm gonna work my whole life, or I'm gonna work every day on trying to achieve happiness. And I wasn't always the person that would look around and be able to appreciate everything around me. Like, don't get me wrong, I've always been that person that like loves a good home cooked meal, or like really appreciates a great restaurant, or I'm definitely really happy when I travel, you know? Like, those are the types of experiences that I did definitely find joy in or loved. And, you know, it kind of led me to feel like traveling would be something that like was a big thing, and that would be something that I really appreciated. But appreciating the day to day, I was not as, I guess, aware of everything that I really truly had around me. I paid more attention to the big things again. Like, I would kind of celebrate life like it was achievements. I would be like, okay, I got a job, that's something worth loving and celebrating. Or, you know, I moved to a new place, that's worth celebrating or, you know, enjoying and loving. Or I traveled, and that's something worth loving and enjoying. But I didn't always look around and see the things in my day to day that weren't these achievements as something worth loving to the same degree. And as someone who really loves deeply, I'm surprised that it kind of took me a long time to really look around me and see the beauty and enjoy and learn to love things that can be so easily taken for granted or can be so easily overlooked. Like, something so simple as on the episode where I talked about, you know, a slow morning routine that really puts me first. One of the things I talked about was enjoying the sunrise, because I get the morning sun and I have this beautiful view, and enjoying the sunrise. That would be something that I like used to take for granted. Like, I'd take a picture of it, I might post it on my Instagram story, like I enjoyed the view, but not to the degree that I love it now. Like, literally, I will wake up and I'll start to see, you know, I'm in my apartment kind of moving around, and I'll start to see that glimmer of pink start to light up my apartment. Granted, this is when it's a good sunrise. Like, we've had cloudy days and winter and all that stuff that has definitely impacted the level of sunrises recently. But like, that shade of pink, when it's a good one, that starts lighting up, and I start seeing it on the walls or reflecting off of a mirror, just coming into my apartment. It's something that now, kind of silly to say, but like, it warms me from within. I feel a smile on my face. Like, I feel genuine love to the degree that I would feel when I'm traveling and I'm like, oh my God, this is my life. Like that type of love. Like, oh my God, pinch me. I can't believe that this is something I get to see and experience and enjoy, and to love it with a depth of that sort of excitement rather than like, oh, okay, nice sunset, or, you know, nice sunrise in this case. Like, it's just like the depth of it, I guess. Like, you can appreciate something in your day-to-day life, but when you really, really feel grateful for things and you notice the small things in your life and you love them to a different depth, oh my God, it's like life-changing. Like, to me, it is so life-changing to go from, oh my God, you know, beautiful sunrise, to like, I can't believe that I get to look at this view and to stare at it almost in awe, and to really appreciate it. Like, now I will take the time to stand for a few minutes and really watch it. Or if I've got to do something that's like time sensitive, I don't know, like let's just say something's cooking, right? I'll go back, tend to it, and then when I can, I will go back and I will stare and appreciate the view. And from a different level of depth, right? And that's just one example. Now, I mean, I will literally sit on this couch and I will look out at my apartment. And instead of seeing, okay, I like the apartment that I'm currently in, I like where I live, you know, that's a basic enjoyment, right? I like it. I enjoy it. But I will look around and I will, again, I feel that warmth inside of me. Like, to me, it's like the glow of love, or the glow of like true emotional enjoyment that like spreads throughout my body when I'm feeling this. And I think maybe that's like the glow of gratefulness, but it's loving these little things. And I guess, you know, an apartment is honestly not a little thing, like, especially in the DMV where that shit costs money. Like, I better love it. But like, I will start to feel that warm sensation, and I just smile, and I'm like, sometimes I'll even say it to my cat, who's like, just like, of course this is my life. I deserve a life of luxury. But I'll look around and I'm like, this is the life I built. Like, I love what I've done with this space, and I love how I've made it mine. And that is the depth of the way I start to think about it now. I don't think about it anymore as like, okay, I like my apartment. I look around and I'm like, the things I've put on my fridge, like the memories that I have that I get to hold there, and the flowers that I put out for myself, and the artwork, and the way that I've designed it to feel like me. I mean, all of those things make me really love it. It's just where I live. Like, it's something that I easily have taken for granted in the past. I mean, God, I love feeling this type of depth now because, like, let's just talk space, right? Like, I just, you know, kind of commented on how I really love my space to that depth. I reminisce about my first apartment by myself all the time. Like, I romanticize the shit out of that spot. And I feel that level of depth for it outside of it. Like, I'm not living there anymore, so I'm outside of that experience. But what I love about loving the little things and appreciating the little things is that now I feel that depth when I'm in it, which just made me feel or think of the Office quote where, God, what's the character? Andy? I think it's Andy, who's like, I wish you knew that the good old days was the good old days when you were in it. And it's that type of feeling. It's like appreciating and really loving on that depth while you're in it, and not just loving it when you understand how great it was when you had it. And like, I will, on the nights where, or the mornings, morning or night, whenever, because those are usually like the times when I will, it's funny, I've kind of like, that's a complete aside. I just realized as I was about to say it, like I have time frames when I use my candles. I either use them in the morning when I'm like waking up, I do them at night while I'm like doing my nightly routine, or I do them while I'm cleaning because I like the feeling of having that fresh smell while I'm cleaning. It makes me feel even more like my space is new and cleansed. Um, but like when I light my candles and I just think, how lovely that I have found a candle that I enjoy the scent, and to be able to breathe it in and just, I don't know, like I'll set them or like light them for an hour and then I'll go into my bathroom and I'm like, like it's so lovely to have this scent. And it's almost like loving the little things is really just romanticizing my life in the now. And I'll think like, I mean, I get cuteness overload from my cat. Like, I thought she was going to walk over here. She walked away. But sometimes I just like want to squeeze her. And I'm like, oh, how lucky am I? And how wonderful am I to love you and for you to love me and us to like enjoy each other's company. Like when she comes to cuddle with me on the couch, I'm like, you chose out of all the space in here that you want to be close to me and you want to cuddle with me. And how lovely, right? Like, God, I'm getting like warm and fuzzy just like talking about all this stuff. But like looking around and realizing all of those little things that can be so looked over or so taken for granted, and appreciating them while you have them, appreciating them while you take the moment to notice. And I find that loving the little things really helps me stay more present. It helps me really feel mindful and like feeling the moment in the moment and staying in the moment. Like it really makes me feel like I am focused on what I have in front of me. Like when I take a walk, like it was beautiful weather the other day, and I went and took a walk on my favorite path, and I was just like, how lovely is it to have a path or a space that I feel comfortable and I feel great and I feel just happy to have and enjoy. Like when I walk on that path, every time I walk on it, no matter what kind of day I'm having, sometimes if I'm having a bad day, I will go on that path. If I'm having a good day, I'll go on that path. And every time it's the same. I feel this joy. I feel this love for that space. I love the trees. I love the way the light reflects. I love seeing other people on the path. It's a little thing, but it makes me feel great. I really love loving those small things. I love baking something and it turns out really good and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to just share this with somebody. I can't wait to like have this again tomorrow. Like, oh my God, I created this and I get to enjoy it. It's romanticizing my life, and it's not something that I did from that granular of a level before. I definitely did it more from that high level. Like, I've achieved this and I've done this and I get to enjoy it because I've done something. And now I just enjoy things because they are in my life, because they are there, because they exist, because I get to exist and experience it. I love discovering a new place that I love their hot chocolate, or I love knowing that I can walk to a friend's place. I love getting a text from a friend and just they thought of me. I mean, that's how granular I feel that I love things now. I am not just waiting for the next achievement. My life isn't those big things. Sure, that is a part of my life, But those things don't happen as often as lighting my candles, as often as cuddling with my cat, as often as having a slow Sunday morning and not feeling the Sunday scaries, right? Like, even just appreciating the life I've built. Like, sometimes I will literally be like, I can't believe that this is the life I built. And I'll take a moment to appreciate it because it's just that phenomenal to feel it in that moment. And sometimes these are what my like little pinch me moments are. And I love having more. This is gonna sound really weird when it comes out of my mouth, but I love having more pinch me moments. I love having more moments to appreciate because not only does it make me love my life more, but it makes me appreciate more. It makes me see beauty in the smaller things and learn to love things that I overlooked previously, or that I might never have fully appreciated until I don't have them again. And it did take time to get here. It felt weird to love these smaller things as much as I loved, my big achievements or the big things that happen in my life. It felt like they were on different scales, and I had to scale my enjoyment based on their level. And now I realize that I can love everything all the same. I can love getting a new job or starting this podcast. I loved starting this podcast. I can love that with the same intensity that I can love my skincare routine, that I can love winding down for the day. Like, one of the weird things I fucking love to do now is icing my face. Like, I don't know what it is. It like eases my anxiety and it makes me feel calm and it makes me feel pulled into the moment and it makes me feel reset. And I love icing my face just as much as I love going on vacation. All right. Actually, all right. That's a bit of an exaggeration. I think I definitely love my vacation more than icing my face, but I still like love to a depth that feels similar. I'll call it similar. Like, let me not get too ahead of myself. But I can love something small just as much as I love something big. And I think when you get to that level of life where you love the little things, it just makes you just have more love for life in general. And I want to love my life all the time. Like, I have not worked this hard, healed this much, became this much of a fucking badass inner baddie to not love my life. I have built this brick by brick, and I deserve to appreciate and to love every fucking moment of it, because otherwise, what am I doing? Right? Like, what am I doing? Why did I build all of this? Why did I curate my life to be like this, if not to enjoy it? I want to enjoy every moment. And so this love letter, it just really helped capture and helped remind me that I didn't used to feel this way all the time. And I really do feel this way. Like, several times a day, I will stop and notice something. I will feel grateful for something. I will enjoy something. I will love something on a depth like that. And I feel grateful to do that. So here is the love letter that I wrote about loving the little things. I love that you find joy and love in the little things. You don't wait for the big things to come crashing into your life, but you look around and enjoy the things you see daily. Because contrary to every rom-com or movie you've seen, it's not about the grand gestures that are the things to pay attention to or to love. Sure, they're great, but they're just the cherry on top. The real things to love are the little things, the everyday things, what some would call the mundane. Because those are the things that are around more often, that are sprinkled through your life at a greater volume. It's like the expression, stop and smell the roses. It can be something that you pass by so often, but when you make the decision to stop and notice what's already in front of you, you begin to find beauty in what's right there in your view, in your life. We have so many beautiful things in our life to love when we look around. A piece of colorful artwork that makes you feel joy on a dismal day. A cuddle session with your cat. And I'm biased here because, like, my cat is an excellent cuddler. Just saying. A freshly lit candle that makes you breathe deeper because you love the scent. The sun shining through your windows and warming your day. Looking around at the place you live in awe of the life you built. A call from a friend to tell you about their day. I could go on and on because now you notice so many little things in your life. So much so that you randomly smile from ear to ear because your heart is bursting from the joy of loving your life. Each part of it. Each moment that you get to experience. And because you notice these small things, you love and appreciate your life as a whole more than you ever did before. And you've realized that the little things are so much more meaningful than the big grand gestures you used to crave, because these things are considered more ordinary. And when you find the extraordinary within the ordinary, everything becomes something to love. And what is self-love without loving all the parts of your life and finding that you and your life are extraordinary simply because it is yours to experience? And I really do feel like appreciating the little things and loving the little things has made me feel like I am so blessed to live life. I am so blessed to experience life. I am so blessed that I am able to live and that I'm able to create. I'm able to be creative. I'm able to speak. I'm able to laugh with friends. I'm able to go and do new experiences. I am able to live fully. And I feel like I live fuller because I love the little things in my life. I love the things that I see daily, that I do daily. And what a joy it is to be able to experience life. I mean, fuck, I was like stressed about work or like, I don't know, something I think pissed me off. And I thought to myself, I'm lucky to experience stress. I'm lucky to have a job that I experience things. And I know that sounds weird because like I don't love experiencing shitty things. Don't get me wrong. But I love that I am alive to feel things. I love that I feel things. I love that I'm not numb. And I think that's something that was a part of me that I don't know if I would say like I took down a few notches. Like I feel very deeply, and I used to think that that was a detriment to myself. I used to think that that was a bad thing, and I would try to scale it back. Like I shouldn't feel so deeply, and I shouldn't feel so much, and I should be able to dial it back, right? And with appreciating the little things and feeling so much deeper about small things in life, I have realized that I don't want to dial back my emotions. I want to dial them all the way up. I want to feel that shit because otherwise I wouldn't love the little things as deeply as I do if I did not feel as deeply as I do. I would not appreciate things as much and feel that warm fuzziness inside and feel the smile across my face if I didn't feel so deeply. It is not a negative to feel. It is a positive to feel. And I am so fucking grateful that I get to be alive to feel. That I can feel that deeply about candles. I can feel that deeply about a new recipe that I've tried. I can feel that deeply about cuddling my cat on the couch, or finding a great show, or watching a new movie, or watching a movie that I love again and again. I love that I can feel deeply so that I can appreciate things more. And I hope that as you heal and as you become more yourself, that you are now aligned with more things in your life. You are now, around more things that you love, and therefore you can appreciate and love things in your life more. I want you to be able to feel those things and to love those things and to enjoy those things when you have them. Let's just love life while we have it. Oh my God, now I feel like I'm like getting preachy. I'm like, I didn't realize that this episode was gonna like make me feel this way. I'm like, oh my God, I just want to love life. But I do, and I want you to be able to feel so deeply as well. And I want you to feel about the things that you see in your daily life and that you do in your daily life, because that will translate to loving your life and yourself more. And who doesn't want that, right? Who doesn't want to love their life and love themselves more? Certainly we do. Certainly we do. So just maybe take a look at what you do and what you see in your day to day and just romanticize it a little bit more. Because let's love our fucking lives. All right, guys, with that, say it with me. I'm a fucking baddie. All right. Love y'all till next time.